Good day, everyone. Before I begin, I want to say something simple but sincere. Thank you. Thank you for being here, for showing up, and for taking time out of your busy day to listen and reflect. In a world that never seems to slow down, your attention is a gift, and I don't take it lightly. Today, I want to talk about something incredibly powerful, something that can change the way you think, the way you feel, and even the way you live. And that something is gratitude. Now, when I say gratitude, some of you might picture Thanksgiving dinner or someone politely saying thanks when you hold the door. But I'm talking about something much deeper. Gratitude isn't just about manners or moments. It's about mindset. A shift in perspective that can transform your life from the inside out. Why gratitude matters, now more than ever. Let's be honest. Life today can be overwhelming. We live in a culture of constant comparison, scrolling through social media, seeing filtered versions of other people's lives. We're bombarded with messages telling us we need more success, more money, a bigger house, a better body, a better job. And in the process, it's easy to overlook what we already have. Gratitude is the antidote to this mindset of scarcity. It's the quiet inner voice that says, I have enough. I am enough. Life is still good. The science of gratitude. And this isn't just feel-good talk. Science backs it up over and over again. Dr. Robert Emmons, a psychologist at the University of California, Davis, is one of the world's leading experts on gratitude. In one of his most famous studies, participants were split into 3 groups. Group 1 wrote down things they were grateful for. Group 2 wrote down things that irritated them. Group 3 just wrote about daily events, with no focus on positive or negative. After just 10 weeks, the gratitude group reported greater optimism about life, more physical activity, fewer doctor visits, better sleep. Let that sink in. Just writing down a few things they were thankful for each week. Nothing expensive, nothing fancy, had a measurable impact on their physical and mental health. Another study from the University of Pennsylvania had participants write a gratitude letter to someone they had never properly thanked. The results? A dramatic increase in happiness that lasted weeks longer than other psychological interventions. In short, gratitude works. Real-life examples that inspire. Let's bring this out of the lab and into real life. 1. John Kralik, 365 thank yous. In 2007, a man named John Kralik was at rock bottom. He was a struggling lawyer in Los Angeles. His firm was losing money. His relationships were falling apart. He was living in a small, cold apartment and felt completely defeated. But during a hike in the hills of Pasadena, something clicked. He thought, what if I spent a year writing one thank you note every single day? So he did. 365 handwritten notes to friends, co-workers, clients, even the barista who served his coffee. Slowly, everything began to shift. His mindset changed. His relationships deepened. His law firm improved. His joy returned. He documented the journey in a book called 365 Thank Yous, which has now touched lives around the world. He didn't win the lottery. He didn't suddenly fix every problem. He just started saying thank you, and it changed his life. 2. Oprah Winfrey, gratitude as a lifestyle. We all know Oprah Winfrey, but few people realize that one of the secrets to her success is something incredibly simple, a gratitude journal. Every night before bed, she writes down 5 things she's grateful for. It could be as small as a good cup of tea, or as big as launching a new project. She said that this single habit, more than any book, show, or interview, keeps her centered. It keeps her present, and it keeps her thriving, even in the face of public pressure and private struggles. Oprah once said, be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never, ever have enough. How gratitude actually changes you. Let's talk about what gratitude does inside you. 1. IT rewires your brain. Neuroscience shows that regular gratitude practice increases activity in the brain's medial prefrontal cortex, the area associated with positive emotions and decision-making. Over time, your brain becomes more wired to look for the good. Think about that. With a simple habit, you can literally train your brain to focus less on problems and more on possibilities. 2. IT improves physical health. Grateful people experience fewer aches and pains, lower blood pressure, better sleep, stronger immune function. This isn't magic, it's biology. When you feel grateful, your body reduces stress hormones like cortisol and increases feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. 3. It boosts relationships. Imagine telling your spouse, "Thank you for supporting me," or texting a friend, "I appreciate how you always listen." Simple gestures, big impact. According to a 2014 study in the journal Emotion, couples who express gratitude to each other not only feel more satisfied in their relationships, but are also more committed and connected. Practicing gratitude in everyday life. So how do we bring more gratitude into our daily lives? Here are a few simple ways. 1. Start a gratitude journal. Each night, write down 3 to 5 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be profound. Start small. A hot shower, a smile from a stranger, clean water, the fact that you woke up today. 2. Practice gratitude pauses. Take 10 seconds, a few times a day, to stop and reflect on something good in the moment. It could be the sunshine, your dog, or your favorite song on the radio. 3. Say thank you out loud. Tell your family, your coworkers, the person who bags your groceries. Expressing gratitude deepens human connection and spreads joy. 4. Write a gratitude letter. Think of someone who changed your life, maybe a teacher, a mentor, a friend. Write them a heartfelt letter. Even if you never send it, you'll feel the emotional impact. 5. Teach gratitude to kids. Gratitude is a learned habit. In schools across America, teachers are now starting the day with a gratitude circle, where students share one thing they're thankful for. The result? Better classroom behavior, more empathy, and stronger peer connections. A final thought. I want to leave you with this. Gratitude is not about ignoring the hard parts of life. It's not toxic positivity. It's not pretending everything is perfect. Gratitude is about seeing clearly. It's about noticing the small sparks of light in the darkness, the beauty in the mess, the blessings we might otherwise overlook. In a world full of noise, gratitude grounds us. In a culture of never enough, gratitude whispers, "You have more than you think." So, tonight, before you scroll, before you sleep, pause, take a breath, and ask yourself, what went right today? Who or what made my day better? What am I truly grateful for? Because once you start noticing the good, it multiplies. And when gratitude becomes a way of life, everything changes. Thank you, and may gratitude guide your journey forward.